Okay, it's been about 2 hours later, and the end result is you want something that looks just like that. Nice and flattened out, and that RTV has grabbed the inner walls and helped you flatten it out even more. Now it's adhered to those inner corners. Now what we're going to do is we're going to trim around just back about 1/4 inch, and we're going to trim up to the middle on both sides. We're going to make that nice rounded duckbill kind of look. 1/4 inch, and roll it on up, nice and rounded on the end. The more you keep out here, the better. And I'm going to show you something. Because we've glued down the ends, those sections, I'm going to blow into it, and you're going to see a natural V form right there. Okay, and that's going to be your mark to cut back. So we're going to cut back a little bit more. And a little bit more on this side. And trim that little excess off there. Doesn't have to be perfect. Go ahead and blow into the rear again. And we've got this little open area right here. We're going to expand that just a little bit. We're going to work against that RTB just down to the edge, okay? Stick your little finger in there, clear it out. And go ahead and blow. Now, ambient pressure is going to close that sucker, but when you actually put it inside the horn, it's going to naturally ball up because it comes up at a slight angle. It's going to actually close up. Right there, you can see it, just a slight gap. Ambient pressure and a little bit of the duck horn's back wall will close that down. And I'll show you what I'm talking about in a second. So right now we've got basically a functional duckbill. And here's what I'm doing. And to double check it, see, suck back on it, it closes up. So that's a good thing. We're going to open up our secondary diaphragm, and we're going to roll the duckbill in, slight curvature in the middle, to where it's approximately about 1/4 inch from the end of the mouth there. Now here's where you can trim. I'm going to trim off about an inch here and try to keep it straight in the outer lines. Not too straight, but straight enough. Double check where you're at inside. That's about right. You can go a little bit farther forward, but that's about perfect right there on the inside. That's about as far as you want to put it. And we'll go ahead and we'll fold the sides. So I'm going to take a little bit more off. That's an awful lot of excess. Let's take about 1/4 inch more off. About 1/4 inch. Okay, nice smooth end. And we're going to roll that down. Double checking on the inside. Now, come on now. Come on. See, pulled it back. We go on the inside right there. About that far in. And you can play with it and adjust it all you want. Go ahead and lock down one side with your finger thusly. Grab the other portion and just roll it around. All right, after a little bit of a struggle, see, I got it too far inside, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck my finger up, I'm going to pull down and rotate with my thumb, and get that position back where I want, just by pulling up with this finger here and rolling with my thumb, and we'll roll the excess rubber down along the horn, and you do the same thing on the back side. Get rid of the excess, go ahead and push it down. A little bit of soapy water would probably been a good call here. You could have used some silicone lube, but I don't know. And you're gonna rotate it around, okay? And to get it to get that back to drop down, go ahead and just give a little excess in the back, and then force it down where it belongs. There we go, see? There we go. And that's a little bit too far forward, but it'll work. And you close her on up. And just for a little check here, we're gonna blow on it. And we're gonna suck in. You wanna see my face sucking in. Blow, just blow. Works great, good, duckbill. And then suck in. It closes right up. It really works. And just replace your wire, your retaining wire around the secondary diaphragm. You start one spool at a time, just drop it in there. I just really like to push it right on in, but get her on down in there and screw back down, and you'll be in definite business. You don't have to screw it down super tight, just enough where it's that retaining nut is seated with the wire and the nut. I mean the screw there. And it doesn't have to be super tight. You know, if you want, you can take a small wrench or pair of pliers, and I like my thumb tight. There we go. There we go. And that sucker ain't going nowhere. One more time, do a quick check. And you've just created a 1955 duckbill for the Healthways SCUBA regulator. Hope you enjoyed the show, folks. Good luck with your projects, and see you next time.